Welcome back, folks. You're listening to Aging with Power on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, and we are talking with Melanie Meyer and Kim Kurowski of Seroptimus International of the Greater Santa Clarita Valley. We just touched base on their wine affair, and we'll circle back in our next segment with some additional ways to get involved and get tickets in our venues. But right now, we're going to shift gears a little bit and let Kim and or Melanie talk about who are the Seroptimus ladies? What do they stand for? If you are involved, and I mean, with the funds that are raised by the Seroptimus International of the Greater Santa Clarita Valley, what's that mean? So, with that said, Kim, I guess as president this year of the SIGSCV, take it away.
Well, I am honored to be the president this year, and just a little bit about who we are. Seroptimus is a global women's organization, and our members are thriving to improve the lives of other women and girls through programs leading to social and economic empowerment. There's approximately 75,000 Seroptimus members in 130 countries, and in our region, there's 31,000 members and 28 regions, and actually we just came back from a conference in Florida, and we were one of the top givers from Santa Clarita from Japan, China, Korea. I mean,
really?
It was a really good feeling to get up there and know that we helped globally besides locally. Locally last year, we gave over $73,000 out to local nonprofits, and some of them who received it were Henry Mayo, the Women's Health Center, Sheila Vilos, COC. They gave out grants for some women, Single Mothers Outreach, Mothers Fighting for Others, Domestic Violence, SCV Youth Project. That's where our monies that we raise goes for. The Senior Center, we do stuff for a lot of the nonprofits up here. And we also gave out about $15,000 in grants for women coming back into the workforce, either from domestic violence, but trying to improve their lives. And just a little tidbit, the name Seroptimist means best for women. And that's what our organization strives for. Seroptimists are women at their best, working to help women be their best.
Which is your mission statement, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
And I know as a proud papa of two young daughters, that's why, I've always supported the Seroptimists and stuff because you guys do amazing work. So as far as the funds that you raise, does it all go, it doesn't all go back to other nonprofits. I mean, you have to have programs and stuff in place for your ladies.
We have a couple of big events that we work on. One is called our Dream It Be It. It's a conference that we put on. We did it last year at the University Center. This year it'll probably be over at Savia. We bring in teenage girls from junior high through high school, and it's a workshop of how to do resumes, how to look for careers, what you want to be, who you want to be. We have Kim Goldman from the Youth Project is one of our speakers. We have breakout sessions, and we always have Jersey Mike's. Thank you, Steve, who always donates the food for all our girls. So that's one event that we put on. We also, it's called Live Your Dream, and that's where we give out awards to women who, like I said, are going back to the workforce and have difficulties, but they're trying to improve their lives and their children's lives. So I mean, it moves me. I mean, that's the reason why I joined so many years ago, just to be a part of this. And when you go and you hear the stories of these women and how hard they had it and how we can improve their lives, or what we did and what they used this money for, it brings tears to your eyes.
Now, are some of these grants and awards that you do, is it seed money for them to start their own business sometimes?
No, most of the time it's not for them to start their business. It's for them to improve their lives.
Okay.
Either going back to education, get that their schooling, going to college, or possibly because we don't designate exactly how much what they have to use if they needed to get transportation to the school. Depending on what it is, but it's things that's going to help them improve their lives and improve their family.
Right, and we know if someone's been out of the workforce with the way technology exponentially changes, I mean, sometimes you've got to go back to school just to get caught up on what's developed in the last 5-10 years.
Oh yes, and some of these women, they've never been in the workforce. They were at home having children, having babies, and unfortunately, life took a turn, and they had to now go out in the workforce. So yes, this is a new beginning for them, but at least we're there to help them, give them a hand, and that's what it's all about.
So is there a Grand Poobah anywhere? You're an international organization. Is there some kind of a hierarchy where you've got the Grand Poobah somewhere that you guys are all part of? How does the structure of Seroptimus work?
There's, for us, we're called the Seroptimus of International of the Americas, and our headquarters is in Philadelphia. And there's about 30 countries that we're involved with in our little group. There's 130 countries in all. Like I said, California, United States, Southern Canada. We've also taken China, Malaysia, all of the Europeans. And like I said, we just get together last month in February in Florida. We had almost 900. And there was 22 interpreters there, so it was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, just to see, and we all bring all our tchotchkes to exchange to each other, and we get to meet each other, and we're all doing the same thing all over the world, and just to get together and to see that what we're doing, and here in America, it's not as, well, it's bad. I know we definitely have trafficking, we have all that bad kind of stuff, but we had a speaker down there, and she was telling us how even though they killed her son, she still fought them because they took her. She fought to get out of the sex trafficking.
Wow.
And yeah, it just moves you to see what we can do, and as a collective group, what we've done.
It's kind of like a movie to think that crap even exists, isn't it?
It's crazy, but it's awesome.
All right, well, we're going to run away for our last break, and then when we come back, Melanie has a few other tidbits as far as the wine affair. We'll have some closing remarks from Kevin and Suzanne with our senior center, and then I want to give Melanie and Kim a few minutes to kind of talk about what they do in their real life, because I think it's really important, kind of along the same theory that, St. Jude says, they encourage you to do business with businesses that display their magnifying glass. I think it's important that you know the people that tirelessly gives of themselves and raise funds for the things that Kim just talked about, because you need to support the people who support our valley. So you guys are great, so we're going to do that. Don't go away. You're listening to Aging with Power on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.
Rolling.
Welcome back to Aging with Power on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. I'm still Myles McNamara, and we are also still talking with Kevin and Suzanne from our senior center, and Kim and Melanie with our Seroptimus International of the Greater Santa Clarita Valley. So some closing remarks coming up. We're going to start with Suzanne and Kevin. We've been talking about their upcoming golf tournament, but there's something else happening over the senior center that's pretty important for our seniors too, right, Suzanne?
Yes, we have our annual flu shot clinic coming up on October 19th. It's a Wednesday from 9 to 11. We are fortunate to partner with our local hospital on this program. The flu shots are free. Your Medicare will not be billed. They are free to anybody 50 and older, and those that are high risk due to chronic illness. And recently I was at the hospital at a summation of the healthcare assessment that the hospital does every 3 years. And one of the things they identified is that our flu clinics are totally underutilized in our community, and they do save lives. It's the seniors who succumb to the flu. So
Right.
Please come on over and get your flu shot on Wednesday, October 19th from 9 to 11 at the Senior Center.
Awesome. And again, welcome to our community. Kevin, any closing remarks for our listeners?
Thanks, Myles, for the opportunity. Remember the golf tournament on October 17th. Celebrity Waiter is going to come up. That's February 17th, and the theme is Let the Music Play. And you can reach us at the Senior Center at 661-259-9444 for anything you need.
Awesome. Or scv-seniorcenter.org. So get involved, folks. Help our seniors. All right, guys. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Kim and Melanie. So before we find out a little bit more about who you guys really are under the mask, we had some closing remarks on the upcoming wine affair presented by Comfort Keepers and Home Care. Go. You're on.
I need a mic. I just wanted to give a little plug for a few of our vendors. Some of the spots, we have Pottery Barn, Urban Home. It's a new place. If you haven't been inside there, you can come check it out and have a little nibble and drink and listen to some music. We've got Color Me Mine, Ivy Day Spa, 56, Angle, Salt Creek Grill, Vines, Henry Mayo Fitness Center, and Apollo's. For music, we have Far West Sessions, Ventro Sur, Uncle Sam's Army. We have Dole Humphreys, and you all know who that is. Griswold, great band. Hagen Jazz, Grit, Elliot Witherspoon, Meridian, Soul Purpose, Cellar Rats, and Pat Nason. We also have for food, we've got, I know we talked about truffles and toffee. We've got Parishioners, the Indian restaurant, Nothing Bundt Cakes, Bonefish, Barbecuties, Culinary Wonders, Persia, Salt Creek, The Vines, and Wolf Creek.
Wow.
Yes.
Good
so
stuff.
We have some good things going on. Wineries, we have some of our locals, Pucella, Pino's Palette, Mystic Hills, Fireman's Brew. So we've got a lot to eat and drink. So definitely just have a light breakfast, and then you can come and eat and drink, and we'll fill you up for lunch and dinner. And I'll
That's
turn this
awesome.
over to Melanie.
Awesome. And again, that's upcoming on Wednesday, the 16th of this month, folks. So get your tickets while they last.
There's a couple extra things that we are really happy to be bringing back by popular demand, actually. The first one is the raffle drawings. We've got baskets that include golf packages, fitness packages, wine packages. They will all be out in the area around Roma. And then again, we will have for the second year in a row a wine pull. Now, the wine pull was amazingly popular last year, and it sold out in about 20 minutes. And so we hope to have about 50 to 60 bottles of wine. What the concept is that you pay $20. You get to pull whatever bottle of wine you want. We're going to have them all hidden. But the value of each bottle of wine is supposed to be more than $30 a bottle. So you're going to get a really good deal on some of these for $20.
Nice. Very cool. And as we're running out of time, as I said, I'd like to know a little bit more. I mean, we'll start with you, Kim. I mean, you're an amazing volunteer in our community. You work tirelessly. I mean, it's amazing, amazing, amazing. So thank you for everything you do. But what do you do for real life?
When I'm not doing Seroptimist or Chamber, I actually do balloons for a living. So, but again, this weekend you have your Alzheimer's and you have your Brenda Mailing walk. So you have a lot of things going on this Saturday.
Yeah.
So, yes, I do balloons when I'm not doing fundraising. And I did want to do one more plug for us. We do also do another big event come April, and that's our runway show. We do two large events, our wine fair and our runway show. So we'll be back to talk
Fashion
about
show.
that. Yes,
Awesome.
runway fashion show.
Right. So again, folks, if you're having a party, you need decorating, A1 Party Balloons. That's Kim. She did a great job for my daughter's wedding. Didn't do too much. I just needed like an archway, but she was there. She banged it out. It was awesome. So
you,
again,
Myles.
thank you for everything you do. And Miss Melanie with Thrivent Financial, tell us a little bit about you and your real world.
My real world is that I'm a financial planner. My husband and I have been in business for about 23 years, and we have recently opened an office up here in Valencia. The thing that kind of makes us unique is that we are all about being generous. And so as a company, we support the charitable organizations our clients care about. And so being part of Seroptimus is just a very natural fit for us.
Right.
And if we can model our generosity to the community, we hopefully can help our clients model that generosity as well.
Nice. That's Thrivent Financial, folks. And again, Melanie, thanks for all you do as well.
Oh, thank you.
So one final thank you to all my guests, Suzanne, Kevin from the Senior Center, and Kim and Melanie regarding the Seroptimus International of the Greater Santa Clarita Valley. That does bring us to the end of our hour. Boy, did that fly by, right? If you have any topics or requests that you'd love me to bring on board, send me an email, Myles with a Y at agingwithpower.com or Myles with a Y at comfortkeepers.com, whichever you prefer. I'll get those subject matters on, and we will talk about things that are important to you. We're sponsored by Comfort Keepers In-Home Care. I'm Myles McNamara of Comfort Keepers In-Home Care. And folks, remember, aging is not a disease, it's a journey. So do it with power.